Hey, this is Lisa Sasevich, and you are backstage with me at Speak to Sell. This is what we call the green room. No, it's not green. It's just kind of an industry name for that place where you prepare before you go out on the big stage. So we were just talking about the irresistible offer. So during day one, we're going deep into what is it that makes that offer pop. And I wanted to share with you, kind of take you aside and share with you 3 things that we talked about that you want to make sure are a core piece of any offer that you make to make sure it's irresistible. Meaning irresistible like, I want it today, not tomorrow. So the first thing is that you want to have a really good bonus. Whatever you're offering, you want to have a great bonus to go along with it. Something that people would say, you know what, because of that bonus that I can get today, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to make this happen now, even though I wasn't planning on it. The second thing we talked about were limiters. So probably one of the biggest mistakes I see when people get started with making offers is they're not clear and they don't make their audience clear of limiter. So for example, I just had a special guest up who taught one of my top secrets on how to position and really have the audience pursuing you for what you do. And you'll have to join our live stream to see the whole presentation, but we just gained so much about literally how to set yourself up from the get-go to be pursued literally by your audience for what you have. So in that, we're talking about limiters, right? He made his offer, he made a special offer for people to learn more about what he does, and he had a limiter. This break only, right? That's called a time limiter. And it's great to do that because if you're speaking on someone else's stage and they have a bigger agenda than just you, they got other things going on, you want to have a limiter literally so that people make their decision on that break, you give them what they need, and then they can move on with the rest of the agenda. Another great limiter we talked about and then we actually got to see modeled was first X number of people. The first people to go back there and take advantage of your offer, they might get something like maybe a free consult with you, some one-on-one time if you're selling a group program, or if you're selling something one-on-one, an extra session. This is something that is great to give to your action takers, your first people, because let's face it, those are the people that get the best results with your work anyway. You want to know them better. You want to support the first people in. And the third thing we talked about, it's not quite as technical. This is a little bit more on the, you could say, spiritual side. We talked about open loops. So in our life, we all have times where things build up that we haven't made decisions about, right? Like somebody's waiting to know if we're gonna go to their birthday party, or maybe somebody's asked you to speak on their telesummit or be a guest somewhere and you said, I'll get back to you. Or you're trying to decide the dates of your vacation. It could be anything. But what I noticed is at those times when I'm making my offer and not selling well, if I go back in my life and I look to see what's going on in my life that might be reflected in the response I'm getting, in most cases what I find is the culprit, open loops, places where I didn't make a decision. And yet here I am on the stage asking other people to make a decision. And yet I've got all these unanswered decisions in my inbox. So what I do, before any time where I'm gonna make an offer, I check myself, right, with those 3 things. Do I have a great bonus? Do I have a limiter? And have I closed the open loop so I don't have too many things outstanding? So that's it, I need to get back on stage, but I hope you'll take those to the bank. And listen, if you would like to be here with us, it's not too late. You can still catch a full 2 days live from wherever you are. You can watch from Starbucks, watch from home, watch from your office. Plus, you have a 7-day viewing window so you can go back and catch up on how to make your irresistible offer, how to structure those bonuses. Oh, and one of the things you'll see when you get the live stream playback, make sure to go back to the section on crafting your irresistible offer because I give some special tips for how to make your offer pop on teleseminars and webinars that are very important. Literally the difference between doing a great and interesting job or one that converts sales and makes a difference and gets you new clients. So please join us on the live stream. You can see the link below to go ahead and get signed up. Again, you've got 7 days after the event and we're just getting started. And the whole workbook, my whole Speak to Sell formula is there. It's really the best chance to get your hands on the Speak to Sell formula so that you have it and you can be confident and ready for your talk at literally 20% of what the investment is after this if you went to buy it as a home study. And now you get to do it with our amazing community. So thanks for being on the Backstage Pass. Thanks for coming backstage with me, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode.